What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the Just Kidding channel. So today we're going to be working on the S13. I'm sorry I didn't put out a video on Thursday like I normally do, but let's just say that I had internet issues. So it is really early. It is 8:41 in the morning, and the reason why I'm up is because I actually had something planned. We were supposed to get a car. Me and Ryan were supposed to pick up a car. I'm not going to tell you guys which car it is yet, so you can come back to the channel, watch, see when we get it. But we were supposed to pick up a car today, but the guy flaked last minute saying his daughter had the flu, so he had to take it to the ER. So hopefully he answers back and this video will change. But if he doesn't, then obviously you'll be continuing watching this video. But maybe even tomorrow he'll pick up and we could get the car from him tomorrow. But today we're just gonna be trying to get the 240 back together. I haven't had a lot of money in recent days, so I couldn't really buy the dual caliper kit. It's not that I couldn't, it just I want to be on the safe side and not buy it instead of buying it and then needing that money later on. So that's something I got to figure out on my own. So I'm not gonna put the rear end back together yet, because if I do, then it'll be wasting my time. But I do want to put the front end back together. Try to get inside, try to remove everything so it looks cleaner. Try to put everything inside that beat up garage over there. So let's just see where we're at from there. Alright, so I got the car empty, so it's just wiring in here. I don't know why on camera it looks smaller, and it also looks it doesn't look neat. But so from the front to the back we have to test the wiring to see where exactly are we losing power. I feel like we're losing power somewhere behind the firewall right here, but let's just figure it out from there and make it all the way back to the taillights. But in the time that I was cleaning this out, I also wire brushed the hell out of this because there was some rust. You can even see a little orange, but I couldn't get that part. But I did it a lot, cleaned it up. Tell my boot right here has some, you see that rust? Came from in here. Alright, so this proves to you that I do not know everything. So I had everything what I thought was plugged in correctly, whatever. I even did the wiring for the fuel pump. Needed to do that because it was bad. But you can't smell what I smell now, and I smell fuel. What I was missing was a ground from the engine to the chassis. Completely forgot that. Dayton, he has a nephew named David, and I called him. I was like, yo man, I don't know what else to do. And he basically told me that there's a ground that comes from the chassis to the motor, and from the motor to the battery. He showed me that picture and I completely forgot I was missing that. I grounded everything, fuel pump primed, now I smell fuel. My cluster turned on, so I'm getting power everywhere. I just have to I have to find the plug for you know, like the clutch pedal. So when you start the motor, I have to find that plug. I have to plug that in. I have to do the fuel lines, and yo, this car will start. I am so happy right now, it's not even funny. I mean, this is a lot more I have to do. Obviously it looks like a mess, but so I'm so excited that was just figured out. It was racking my brain for the longest. So this is progress, man. This is progress. So I definitely gotta work on those fuel lines because they were cut. But I tried to use a cutting tool. It wasn't working because the cutting tool was for bigger hoses. So I'm gonna try to see if I could rent a small one, cut it, put it to the fuel pressure regulator, the stock one, because my new one, the new one bolts can't go in because the old ones are still stuck in there. So I'm gonna run the stock ones, and hopefully this car should start after I set up the fuel and I find that plug and plug that plug in. But this is insane. This is a really good day. I'm hype. Alright guys, so we're gonna be doing some more wiring. As you can see, wait, where is it? Let me focus on this plug. That is the fuel pump plug, and it looks terrible. It looked like it was melted somehow, some way. So what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be cutting it, because I do have an aftermarket fuel pump, and I'm gonna use my OEM fuel pump lines from my older 240, which has that clean plug, and I'm gonna be splicing them together. So it shouldn't take too long. I also have to do that for the harness as well, because the harness plug looks disgusting. See if I can focus it up better. Harness plug looks disgusting. You see everything inside? It looks very nasty. Try to see if I can clean that up. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to get any filming of the process, but just know it'll get done nice, just like the headlights. Right, so the harness for the pump is actually finished. See that? Boom, that clean plug right there. Everything is electrical taped up. So now we gotta work on the chassis harness, which is this right here. It doesn't look too bad, it's just dirty. So maybe I can like stick something in there, clean it up, and then plug it in, see if it gets power. So let's see where we're at from there. Alright, this is my sketchy setup. I have the battery connected, and then I connected it to the positive side of my battery for my WRX to give it extra power. So I definitely have to fix that fuel line because I'm not getting any fuel to the fuel rail. What else? I also have to bolt the fuel pump back in, and I guess we'll go from there. But I'll have to drain like the old fuel out of the fuel tank before anything else, and I definitely want to relocate the battery so I have a secure positive and negative, so there'll be absolutely no problems. So it sounded like the starter wanted to turn over, but it didn't sound like it had enough power. So maybe with some secure positives and negatives, it'll start no problem. But that's where we are. So let's see what the progress we'll make in the next video. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Have a good one.